God bless America. 1-2 check it. 1-2 check. I know we're live on the live stream, and just want to check my volume there. How you hear me in the studio? Pretty good. All right. Well, we'll just roll with it right there, and then hopefully we'll be okay. All right. Well, that opener is about 4 minutes long, so if you want to go whenever you're ready, let's get her done. You need to go to Humboldt Sports. Yeah. So on your button bar, go to Humboldt Sports. You have all your stuff that you need on there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do the opener, and then I got a new joiner. So, yeah. I almost forgot that today. I was like, man, I got to put this on his button bar. We're going to be looking kind of crazy trying to find commercials. So, okay, we're good. Let me get back off of this just a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you again for coming to the game.
I'm shutting the volume down because I don't want anything over the live stream. We got people on, so we'll be ready to go here in a few. I'll listen for you.
Offensive starters for the Cubs. Number 3, Tyron Johnson. Number 6, Kyler Allen. Number 11, Dagan Goodner. Number 13, Isaiah Coronado. Number 20, Connor Haviland. Number 52, Reed Barnett. Number 60, Tyler Lassman. Number 34, David Watts. Number 71, Joshua Hull. Number 77, Caleb Clawman. And number 89, Tucker Hurst. Head coach is Logan Wyrick. Assistant coaches, Dave Taylor, Jason Wheatler, Jeremy Wheatler. Stats, Kent Goodner, Mike Clawman, Jason Bauer. Your starters for the Rossville Bulldogs.
Check out this opener. It's pretty awesome.
Corey Horrock.
You can only hear it on the radio.
Tyree Sauer.
It's pretty cool. I'm excited.
Number 9, Caden Brown. Number 10, Bo Reeves. Number 12, Caleb Badura. Number 21, Trevor Johnson. Number 50, Cody Deich. Number 53, Peyton Catron. Number 65, Callan Bonner. Number 71, Bryson Balch. Number 72, Cody Davern. Head coach, Derek Thomas. Assistant coaches, Dan Schneider, Jeremy Stevenson, Todd Reeves, Thatcher Horrock. Manager, Garrett McCrory. Filmer, Logan McCrory. Stats, Sean Medill, Cody Lambach, and Corbin Horrock.
And welcome here, Cub fans. We are coming to you live tonight from Rossville, Kansas. A very cold and chilly Rossville, Kansas is where we're coming to you from tonight. And we are on top of the press box up here with about a minute and 49 left before we started this one. And this is going to be a good one here tonight, folks. I tell you what, the Humboldt Cubs coming in here. Many people say that hey, their schedule's this or their schedule's that. I don't believe that. Hey, they played the same teams they played all season, the last few years, so here they are ready to go tonight. And I tell you, these Cubs are primed and ready to go. They got a very good team they're going to face here in Rossville this evening. They got a good quarterback. But I tell you what, if they could contain that quarterback right there and do their job and stay at home, I think that the Cubs have a real good chance here tonight to be better in our secondary against their receivers. But it's really going to come down to who's the big boys up front. Are the big boys up front going to take care of business? It's going to be trench warfare here tonight between the Bulldogs and the Cubs. I can tell you that right now. Rossville coming in here looking to move on into next week. And I don't know, I'm going to ask if, hey, Coach, if we win, do we play at home next week? If we win, I do believe so. We're going to be playing at home for a sub-state ball game. So we'll see how that goes coming up here tonight. So sit back, relax, folks. Check us out at KKOY.com. That's where you'll find the live stream. And I'm going to do my best to have everything going here the best I possibly can for you. If I call the Cubs in comments, I apologize. I usually don't do that. But we're going to see what we can get done here tonight. It's very cold. Still got some ice up here on top of the press box. But you know what? I got a blanket. I got a heater. I got my hairs covered up. Hey, we're here for the Cubs tonight and all those that can't be here. So join us. KKY.com as we're getting ready for the kickoff. It's already live here on Z95.3. Lots of wonderful people helping us bring the ball game. And Zach will be back in the studio making it sound good. I'll get from Zach here in a little while if he can check in with Brianna and see how the St. Paul Indians did over there in Hot 105. We'll give you an update on that as they were playing. They started their game at 5 o'clock way out there in Hanover is where they were. So we'll see how they got going for that. Now, back to the ball game here tonight. And I tried to talk to Coach Wyrick a couple times, but I know he was busy and got things going on here. But, I mean, I'm serious, folks. This is the best team that the Cubs have put on the field. I mean, the best opportunity they've had to go this far since 2007. Another opportunity for the Cubs here tonight to really do some good job and come on the road 2 hours away and come on out here to this great town of Rossville and come out here. We are literally off the highway and there's nothing around, folks. That's the kind of football I like. It's Friday night under lights. It's cold. The Cubs will receive the opening kickoff. Let's send it back to the studio. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We're going to come back and we're going to give you your opening kickoff here and we're going to give you your opening kickoff here coming up on Z95.3. St. Paul got the butt kick. All righty, folks, here we go. Let's get it on. It's time for Humboldt Cup football here on Z95.3, and the kickoff on the way. And the Cubs will get it first, and it'll be a low liner there. It goes right between the legs, but the Cubs are going to pick it up. Trying to bring it right back up in the middle. And that's going to be number 2, Jackson Akins, brings it up to the 18-yard line. And the Cubs are going to start their first down and 10 on their own 18, Humboldt 18-yard line with 11:52. We're ready to go here in this one. First play for scrimmage. Dagan Goodner brings him out. He's going to have Connor Havlin out there behind him in the backfield. Out here wide to the near side, Connor Allen. Cubs go right to left on your radio dial. Here's a snap. Going to give it here to Goodner's going to heap it himself, coming around the right side, the left side. And he's going to come in. He's going to grab a few up there to about the 22-yard line. That's a gain of 4. I think we're going to see a lot of running here tonight. So it'll be a second down and 6. Try to keep this clock moving. It's a cold night tonight here. That's another thing. Who can stay the warmest out here this evening in this ball game? Coach Wyrick and his squad is going to move quick. So here we go. Bunch them up in the backfield. Goodner once again ready to go. Here's the snap. Going to hand off to Haviland. Haviland goes over to the right side trying to follow his blockers, and he's going to be met there. Good job there by the Bulldogs. We got a penalty flag coming in from that far side, and we'll see what that's about. But Connor Haviland's going to be stopped up there, but we got a penalty. That might be, let's see, they're discussing it. Kind of where it came in, it kind of looked like it could be a hold there on the edge. So we'll check with them and see what we got going on here. So we got a face mask on the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs give the first down here to the Cubs. All right, so we're going to move it up there, and it'll be a 5-yard penalty there. So it won't be a first down, but it'll be awful close. It'll be a second down and 1 as they move it up to the 27-yard line. So a second down and 1, 10:49 to go here. In this first quarter just underway. Cubs had the ball first. This is going to be one in the trenches here. Our offensive line has got to be moving them, giving them some room. So Goodner once they're in, ready to go. Tucker Hurst and Haviland in the backfield. Goodner bring it out here, rolling out here to his right side. Got to put it up. He's got it. Oh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Tucker Hurst. That'll be a third down and 1.
Tucker Hurst, coverage by Peyton Catron and company.
So incomplete pass makes it a third down and 1 here. 10:38. So Cubs come back to the line. They'll switch the hash marks there. Once again. Goodner. Call it for it. Going to give it to Haviland. Haviland over to the right side. He should have enough for a first down. So he'll take it up there to the 30-yard line for a gain of 3. First down, Cubs. So his first run tonight is a 3-yard gain. First down for the Cubs. So getting a call from the sideline once again. Goodner brings it to the line. They'll have a receiver set. Both sides are here to the near side with Haviland in the backfield. Hand off to Haviland. Good try. Nice job in the backfield here by the Bulldogs. They got through that offensive line and they disrupted that play. Busted that up. I believe that was number 25. Oh, number 53 there. Number 53 on the stop there for the Bulldogs. Peyton Catrone. And it's a loss all the way back second down. Takes it back to the 26-yard line. It's a loss of 4. So second and 14 here for the Cubs. Cubs coming back to the line. Bring that trip receiver set here to the near side. And Haviland in the backfield behind Goodner. Goodner, they're going to go to the weak side. And Goodner's going to hold on to himself, runs it to his lineman, but he bounces back inside, and he'll pick up some of that yardage back. So he'll get it back up to about the 34 for a gain of 8. 8 for Goodner. So that'll bring up a third down and about 6 here for the Cubs. Trying to get themselves rolling here in this first quarter. Taking all kinds of time so far. 9:08. It'll be under 9 minutes by the time they snap this ball. All right, so a third down and long here for the Cubs. This is Bulldog fans getting rowdy. Here we go. Goodner fakes it. Going to come inside, back up right up the middle, trying to get his way through, and he's going to be just a little bit short. He might get there, but it's going to be a cause for a measurement as he gets close to the 40. Maybe the 39 3/4. It is fourth down. This is going to be fourth down and about a football. So close to 6 there for Goodner. So we got a fourth down. And very, very short here for Coach Wyrick and his squad, but he is in Rossville territory. I know he's got plenty of confidence in his defense right here. But he's got to have confidence in his offensive line to see if we can get that first down. Here they go. Goodner, pistol formation. All for the snap. Right off the edge. Goodner go over to the left side, right side. He's good. Ball's on the ground. I don't know if Rossville came up with it, but it looks like they did. It's a fumble on the play. And Rossville comes up with it. Looks like he had it, but then he got it knocked out right there as he turned the corner. So it's a first down for the Bulldogs as they get it on the fumble. So 8:02, that'll put the ball on the Humboldt 41-yard line. So it will be Garrett Carver, the quarterback. We'll be bringing him in. Very similar style offense here to the Humboldt Cubs. Carver, he's going to be the key man, but they'll hand it off and bring it around here to the right side, trying to turn the corner and get a pick up a few there.
Run by Trevor Johnson.
Your running back Johnson, number 21.
Tyron Johnson.
And Johnson on the stop as he takes it up there to about the 35-yard line. They'll give him 6. Second down and 4 now for the Bulldogs. Carver once again bringing the man in motion. Going to give it right back to Johnson. Johnson trying to bring it up the middle. And the Cub defense right there to stack him up. He might have got a couple. Let's see where they give him the forward momentum. Will give him a couple yards up to the 32-yard line.
Trevor Johnson with carry.
So a gain for 3.
He's taken down by number 20, Connor Haviland.
Haviland on the stop after a gain of 2 on that play. So that brings up a third down and a short 2 here for the Bulldogs. Jet Sweet bringing a man across, and they're going to get an offensive false start here onto the Bulldogs. That'll help out the Cubs. False starts. That'll back them up 5.
False start on Bulldogs.
Taking them back out to the 37-yard line. Their second penalty of the night. So as Carver brings it back to the line, he'll have Johnson in the backfield with him. And they'll go a twin receiver set here to the near side as they go left to right on your radio dial. Quick load out here. Got his man about the 40-yard line, but the Cubs converge, and they'll be short of the first down at the 30.
Oh, Reeves with the catch from Carver.
Number 10 on the reception right there. So
Tackle
Carver
number 6.
to Reeves, get about 6
Tyler Allen.
on that play. To be a fourth down. It's short. So fourth down at about a yard here. See if the Cubs can get the same fortune that Rossville did with a fumble. We'll see. Carver maybe trying to draw him off sides. Checking out the sideline. Cubs watch the ball. Watch the ball. Carver may still run a play here. So ready for it. And they will. Carver gonna hold himself. Cuts it back up in the middle. He'll have enough for a first down as he squeezes his way down to the 20-yard line. He'll pick up 17 on the run there, down to the 20. And it'll be a first down for the Bulldogs at the 20-yard line. So 17-yard gain there as Carver gets the first down for him. As we get down to 6 minutes to go here in this first quarter, no score. Carver brings it back to the line. They'll have Johnson over to his left side out wide right. Looks like number 10 there, Reeves. And here comes Carver holding himself, bringing it to the right side once again. And he'll be slung down there at the 15-yard line. Gain of about 5. And he's going to pick up a face mask, I do believe, on that one. He kind of got flung down there. He might have got a piece of that face mask. See what they call there. Going to call a horse collar. Personal foul. Face mask.
Personal foul, face mask on the Cubs.
On the Cubs there. So the penalty from the end of the run, we'll take it halfway down to about to the, about the 7.5, 8-yard line. So the Cubs get their first penalty of the night. And from the 20, they'll take it down to the 7, so it'll be 14-yard penalty there. 13-yard penalty, sorry. And here we go with a first down and goal for the Bulldogs. And they're set up there inside the 10-yard line there, right about the 7-yard line for a first down and goal. Carver now gets the clock rolling here, and the Cubs looking to hold him up, send a man in motion. And we're going to get a offsides, it looks like there. On of the
False start on the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. That's their third penalty. That'll back them up 5. So back to the 12-yard line on this chilly, chilly morning. Everybody a little, or evening, I should say. Everybody's a little jumpy out there. So an empty backfield for the Bulldogs. They're putting everybody here to the trip receiver set over here to the right side. They're going to go out to the far side there. They'll find Johnson. He'll break one tackle, trying to turn it up inside, and he'll get inside the 5-yard line.
Catch made by Trevor Johnson.
Taken down there by the Cub defense. They'll take it down into the 5 there to about the
number 13.
3-yard line. It's a 9-yard pass play
Coronado.
by Coronado. Makes a stop there for the Cubs. All right, so that brings up a 2nd down and goal from the 4 here for the Bulldogs as Carver once again brings the man in motion. And Carver will hold himself, trying to get in the middle. Nice job, Cub defense, plugging the hole. Seen that play one time too many, has the plug Cub defense. Looks like Speed Hepker in there, Tucker Hurst in on the stop as well. Joshua Hull, number 71 for the Cubs. So they're going to go 3rd down from the 5 as they lost a couple on that. So here come the Bulldogs with a 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line. Carver. And a handoff comes around the corner, works his way in, and Carver comes around the corner, gets some nice tackling on the edge, and it's a touchdown for the Bulldogs. They get on the board first. 5-yard touchdown run by Carver. So the Cubs give me a touchdown there, not give him a touchdown, give him the fumble, and they take it down in and score on it. So here comes the swing and gate play. So here comes the kick down there. They are going to line up for the kick. Carver will be holding, and the snap on the way, and the kick is up, and it is good. So the kick is good. So Lavisi gets the kick there, and it is good for the extra point. So it will be a 7-0 ball game, and the Cubs will get it. With 3:59 to go, we'll take a 1-minute break, bring you right back here from Rossville on KKY.com and Z95.3.
Hey, we'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the game tonight. I know it's cold. It's got to be colder than it's ever been. If you'd like to warm your hands and your heart, head on down the concession stand and get you some nacho cheese or a nice hot dog. I'd like to thank Eddie Brokamp for coming out to the game tonight.
Well, I tell you what, the Cubs are having trouble picking that ball up on the kick. That's Connor Haviland. He does get it picked up, though, and the Cubs will have it. 1st down and 10 on their own 20-yard line for their 2nd possession of the ball game. With 3:51 here in this first quarter. It's a 7-0 Rossville ball game. Humboldt on their own 20-yard line. So the Cubs come back out here. Their 2nd possession. They come to the line. So here comes Goodner. Going to hand off, coming around. Connor Haviland trying to find some room. He turns the corner, but Bulldog defense going to hold him up for no gain at the 20-yard line. Nice try there by Connor to come back at the field, trying to make some room. Find some places to get it through. Not able to get there.
Tackle by the Bulldogs.
So they're going to say no gain on the play. So Haviland. 3 carries for -1 yard so far in the night for Connor. See if we can get him rolling here. 3:19 to go here in this first quarter. They'll go to the hash over here. Goodner. Holding on to himself, brings it up to middle of the field. Now here to the left side, right around the 25-yard line before he's finally taken down.
Dagan Goodner.
So Dagan will take it up to the 25-yard line for a gain of 5. Under 3 to go here in this first quarter. Rossville with a 7-0 lead. The Cubs fumbled on their first possession after a first down gain. Gave them a short field. They were able to go down and score. So see if the Cubs can answer right back here as Goodner and Haviland in the backfield. Goodner gonna give it to Connor. Connor, fumble! And it's a fumble in the exchange.
Fumble on the play.
And it's Rossville jumping on it. So it's a fumble. And the Cubs turn it over twice on their end here and give Rossville another short field, this time at the 25-yard line of Humboldt. 2:29 to go here in this first quarter. Rossville, benefit of a couple of turnovers here by the Cubs. Comes up here with a chance now. Play a little add-on as Carver steps up. And he's going to take it himself. Try to start up the middle and then go over to the left side. And the Cub defense is going to be right there to wrangle him up and take him down. I don't think there's going to be much of a gain on that one.
Garrett Carver with a run. He's taken
Tackled there by Dagan Goodner. And Carver, 11. They'll take it up to the 17-yard line, or the 22-yard line, sorry, for a gain of 3. So now, Carver has got Brown in the backfield, and he's going to kick it out here to Johnson. Johnson breaks a tackle down the sideline. He's going to take it in and score. Here's Johnson, and he stepped out of bounds there.
Reeves.
At about the 1-yard line. That's Reeves, sorry, number 10.
With a good catch from Carter.
And he'll take it down to the 1-yard line, 21 yards on that one. First down and goal as it gets to Reeves for 21. And they're knocking on the door here again, are the Bulldogs. So here comes Carver. He's got Sowers in the backfield with him. Bringing a man in motion. Going to give it to Sowers. Sowers going to be taken down there. Nice job getting in the backfield and taking him down by the ankles. Big number 68, David Watts. So it's a loss of 1. Back to the 2-yard line. So it's a second down and goal from the 3. Now, as Carver with Sowers once again behind him in the backfield. Going to give it to Sowers. Sowers trying to pick his way through, and I think he's going to be stopped before he can get there. He'll get close, maybe right down to one, maybe inside. They'll give him one more.
Tyree Sowers with the carry.
So Sowers will take it down. We get down to 1 minute to go here in this first quarter. And it'll be a third down and goal from the 1-yard line.
Third goal from the half-yard line.
Inside the one, they're saying. Here for the Bulldogs. All right. So Carver with a third down and goal. Trying to push it in. Carver and Sowers in the backfield. Sowers to his left side. Going to give it to Sowers, trying to bring it around. He'll come in and he'll go in for the score, but we got a penalty flag in the backfield. That could mean a holding call. We'll see. We got a holding penalty against the Bulldogs, and that's a big help for the Cubs. 32.9 to go. So that'll back it up to about the 11, 12. Well, let's see, it's a spot foul. Take it back out to about the 16-yard line. It's a loss of about 15 on that one. So 15. So we'll go back, and it'll be a third down and goal all the way out at the 16-yard line. That clock rolling now down to 24 seconds. Carver going to try to get this play out before the end of the quarter. And he's going to look to pass. Now Carver being rolled out to his left side. Pulls it down, going to look to run. Now throws it up, and it's an incomplete pass. It'll be fourth down with 10.8 to go. And another flag right there at about the 10-yard line. And that could be man downfield. Let's see what they call here. So good job by the Cub defense forcing the incomplete pass, but the penalty. We have an ineligible man downfield. That's declined.
4th and goal for the Bulldogs.
So 4th down and goal now from the 16-yard line, and here comes a field goal try. So Lavisi, about a 32-yard field goal attempt right here by Lavisi. They're trying to put him up by 10-0. There's a good snap. It's down. Here's the kick. It is up, and it is no good. Oh! Really?
And the field goal is good.
That sure looked like it was no good from over here, but okay. Yeah, the field goal is good. It must have just snuck in there. All right, so field goal good. Still got 5 seconds to go here in this first quarter, but it is a 10-0 ball game. Quick 1-minute break. We'll come back and bring you the kickoff and see if the Cubs can hang on to the ball here on Z95.3.
Back to receive for the Cubs, number 2, Jackson Akins. Nice return by number 20, Connor Haviland.
All right, a good return on the kick this time from Connor Haviland. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line, it looks like, where they're going to spot him out.
First down.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cubs, and see if they can, last 2 possessions, they've given it back to Rossville, and they've scored 10 points over those 2 fumble recoveries. But that's the end of the first quarter, so that's the way they're going to do it. So we're going to switch ends. So let's take another quick 1-minute break, and we'll come back and bring you the second quarter. It is Humboldt Cup football here on Z95.3. All right, back here as we get ready to go to the second quarter, and the Cubs trade at 10-0 here in Rossville. But Cubs have turned it over their first 2 possessions, trying to drive, so we'll see what they can do here in this one. See if they can get one of those back here as we go to the second quarter. Goodner, Haviland in the backfield. Goodner calling for it here on the snap. He's going to give it to Haviland. Haviland tries to turn the corner, but a good job getting there in the backfield by that Bulldog defense.
Run by number 20, Connor Haviland.
Getting back there first, big number 5'3".
The Red Panda, Peyton
Catron comes back there, and he's disrupts that play for a loss on the Cubs. And the Cubs will lose about, see, they'll knock them all the way back to the 27-yard line. Loss of 6. So the second down and long for the Cubs. Goodner. He's going to hold it himself. Turns the corner. Dagan Goodner. Oh, he gets tripped up there at about the 40-yard line. Boy, that was one man to beat, but he'll get up close. He'll get most of that penalty yard or that loss back, and he'll take it across the 40 up to about the 41-yard line. 14 yards there for Dagan Goodner.
Tackle made by Torrey Hora.
Hora on the stop there for the Bulldogs. Appreciate the Up here by the PA guys, kind of hard to see some of those red numbers there for the Bulldogs. Those nice red black uniforms they got. All right, third down and a short. Here's Haviland following his blocker, so he's got enough for a first down. So he takes it across the 45. First down, Cubs up to the 46-yard line.
Connor Haviland with carry. He picks up a first down for the Cubs.
That's the Cubs' second first down of the night.
Bulldogs.
So we got a timeout by Rossville here with 10:38 to go here in this first quarter. We'll leave it right here. As it is Humboldt Cup football here, and tonight's football game is brought to you by on the live stream by Horizon Aerostructures. So thanks to Horizon Aerostructures for that. And we're also going to say a big thank you to McReynolds Family Dentistry. See Dr. Shane McReynolds in Humboldt for all your family dental needs. Call 620-473-2289 to keep your smile bright for the best teeth you'll ever have in your mouth and the best smile you ever have. See Dr. Reynolds. Give him a call for your appointment at 473-2289. Bringing us the ball game here tonight. Live stream at KKOI.com. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Got a good Humboldt crowd over there. Let's see, check it out. Good Humboldt crowd made the trip. And get to hang out up here with one of my favorite coaches, Coach Shader's up here, hanging out with us. And it's cold up here, but at least the wind kind of died down from when we first got here. It is still a chilly night here in Rossville. And in case you're just joining us, the Cubs, the opening possession, fumbled after a Goodner. Turned the corner there and made a first down. And in their second possession, they fumbled once again. And we'll see if they can hold on to it here. Had a little trouble hanging on to that ball there on the first two kickoffs. It seems like Humboldt has finally settled in here. See if they can get something going here on this possession. And went quickly in that first quarter. 10:38 here to go in the second till halftime. So quick evening here on this chilly nights. Cubs come out after the Rossville timeout. And Goodner in the backfield by himself, looking for some room. Finds it here to the right side and gets across midfield. They're going to call him down there at midfield. That'll be a gain of 4. So Goodner. So Goodner picks up a few to the midfield stripe here. He gets 4. So that'll bring up a second down and about 6 here from midfield for the Cubs. Goodner in the backfield. Got a trip receiver set over to the far side, the left side, and Haviland. They're going to flow that out there. Goodner's going to hold himself. And he had to hold himself because the Bulldogs are right there. That option would have turned into something pretty bad, so no gain on the play.
He's met by Davern and company.
Alrighty, so with 9:25 and the clock rolling, Cubs come back to the line here. Third down and 6 for the Cubs. Goodner with the snap. Now going to look to pass. Got a man downfield, got him wide open. Oh, it is knocked away. Nice play there by Johnson. And the intended receiver. In fact, they were trying to get it out there. Number 13, Isaiah Coronado. So the incomplete pass. Fourth down and 6 at the midfield stripe here for the Cubs. All right, so now back to kick. It's Tucker Hurst on to kick. Hora will be back here for the Bulldogs at about the 20-yard line. High snap there by Hurst. He's got it. And a kick, and that's a good kick. Up in the air, and it's caught, taken there by the Bulldogs, but the Cubs right there, good coverage by the Cubs and tackle him immediately. And pin him back deep, and a good punt there by Tucker Hurst as he takes him all the way back to the 10-yard line, maybe 11. So we'll give him a 39-yard punt. All right, so that'll pin him back there. And Rossville will get it back. They're going to have to go a lot farther this time. And they have 9 minutes to go. 9 minutes here into this first half. First down on their own 12-yard line. Carver. They're going to get a dead ball foul, and that may be offsides on the Cubs, and it is. So giving them 5 yards, you can't do that. So the Cubs, with 9 minutes to go here, trailing at 10-0 with their second penalty, 19 yards on the night. That makes it up a first down and 5 from the 17 for Carver. And Johnson in the backfield to his right side. Carver going to look to pass this time. Going to come out here. He's got, oh, man, it went right to the hands, and then Tucker just didn't see, or Haviland didn't see it. And, man, that could have been a pick six there, but the pass is incomplete.
Coverage by number 20. Connor Haviland, second down for the Bulldogs.
Second down and 5 for the Bulldogs. They're sitting at their own 17-yard line here. The Cub defense trying to get a 3 and out, get the ball back. So the man in motion, they're going to give it to Johnson, and Carver's going to hold it himself, and he drops the football! And it's on the ground, and I don't know who got on it. It may be the Cubs, but there was a lineman there for the Bulldogs, and they recover it and keep it.
Some long play. Recovered
They'll
by
take it back to
Carver.
the 17-yard line, so no gain. So Carver recovers his own fumble there for no gain. Brings up a third down and about 4. That 17, 18-yard line for Carver, who empties the backfield. Spreads them out, trips here to the near side. They go right to left on your radio dial. Carver gonna look to pass. And it is caught there by Johnson there on the Humboldt side. He'll be down over the 30-yard line, close to the 34. That's Reeves, number 10. So the pass play gets him all the way up to the 34-yard line. Jackson Aikens on the stop there for 17. So Reeves. Reeves has been a favorite target tonight of Carver, and it's another first down as they move him up to the 35-yard line. That's number 3 on the night. So we get down to 8:11 to go here in the half. Carver. Reeves in motion. Carver holds it himself, finds an opening there on the left side, and it gets tacked up and held there by looks like Dagan Goodner there on that stop. He picks up a couple. Up to the 37-yard line, they'll give him 3. So 7:42 goes in the first half. It is a 10-0 Bulldog lead over the Cubs here tonight. And Carver, Reeves in motion, and they give it to him. Carver holds on to it on their replay option, and they'll take it to the 40. Picking up 3 more.
Carver with the run for Bulldogs. He's taken down by Hurst.
So Tucker Hurst there on the stop, makes it a third down and about 5 here for the Bulldogs from their own 40-yard line. And the Cubs playing a lot of defense here in this first half. Looking to get their offense back out here on the field. So Carver, he's got Reeves getting on the jet sweep. He'll take it around to the right side, and he's going to be hit there by the Cubs, and they'll get him before he can turn the corner for the first down. He'll take it up to about the 43-yard line, so 3 more. That's still be a 4th down and 1. 6:40 left here in the half. It'll be a 4th down and 1 for the Bulldogs. See what they decide to do here. Carver brings Johnson in the backfield. And gonna get the Cubs to jump. 5-yard penalty, and the Cubs give them the first down on the penalty by jumping across. Oh, the Cubs have made some mistakes here tonight that they can't make. And I guess it's a good team here this evening. So the Cubs help them out here with the first down on the penalty. So the Bulldogs move up 5 more. First down here as they are at the 49-yard line. Johnson on the sweep once again, trying to turn a corner here. And the Cubs going to wrangle them up inside Cub territory there at about the 48-yard line.
Bo Reeves with the run for
Reeves
Bulldogs.
for 7.
He's tackled out of bounds by number 20.
Connor Haviland with the stop there. Reeves picks up 3 on that one. So it's a 2nd down and 7 here for the Bulldogs. Carver once again hands off to Johnson. Johnson tried to take it up the middle. And he's going to be met there in the hole by Taylor Lassman.
50, Joe Murrow.
So Taylor Lassman Stops him there at the 46-yard line for a gain of 1. 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. Rossville checking the sideline from the Humboldt Cup 46-yard line. Twin receivers set both sides as Carver in the backfield. Oh! Incomplete pass there. On the good covers, I thought maybe Reed Barnett, number 52, might be able to step in front of that one. But just outside, so it's a incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down and 5 here for the Bulldogs. Let's see if they decide to punt this time. So ready for the punt here now. Going back deep for the Cubs. Connor Haviland standing there at about his own 15-yard line, waiting on the punt. And oh, the Cubs get a piece of it. And the Cubs will pick it up. And ooh, almost a mistake there by the Cubs, but we do get it picked up as the Cubs get the block punt. And a break here for the Cubs this time, as the Cubs will now have a 1st down and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Kick blocked.
4:52 to go here in the half.
Recovered. 1st down.
And they'll have it on the Rossville 49-yard line for a 1st down and 10 here for the Cubs as Dagan Goodner brings them out. And the Cubs 4:52 here in this first half. Bringing them to the line. Is Goodner. Dagan got a hold of himself. Trying to take it over to the left side. Not much there. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. 4:42, that'll roll that clock. 2nd down and 10 here for the Cubs. The Cubs checking the sideline, looking for the play here. That clock down to 4:25 to go here in the half. No big hurry here. Let's just do what we got to do. Let's get us a score. So Goodner once again, they go left to right, ready for the snap. Haviland in the backfield into his right side. Goodner gonna look to pass, and just too high there for Coronado over to the left side, incomplete.
Pass ball's incomplete.
3rd down and 10 now for the Cubs. 4:07 to go here until halftime. So Goodner. Now Tucker Hurst in the backfield to his left side. Two receivers at both sides here. Rossville hands behind the defense. Coming up here. And it is caught at about the 30-yard line. That is Connor Haviland. He'll take it down to the 30. That's a big play. That's 19 for the Cubs, and they needed that pass play. Down to Haviland, down to the 30-yard line of Rossville. $19 yards, 1st down for the Cubs. Now the Cubs have a little momentum going here as they get it to Haviland for 19 yards, 1st down. Hurst in the backfield behind Goodner. That's Haviland, has the ball. That was Haviland with it. Connor comes up across the 30-yard line, and he gets stood up there at about the 28, 29-yard line. Not much there. We'll say at the 29-yard line, so it's a gain of 1. So Connor's got 6 carries for -1 yard so far tonight. You know this ain't wrong. So here comes Haviland. Oh, and the Bulldog defense back there, and Haviland fights his way back to the line of scrimmage on the handoff. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, making a 3rd down and 9.
Haviland with a strong run for the Cubs.
Under 3 to go here in this first half. I know it says first quarter here on your live stream. Sorry, folks, I didn't get that changed, but pretty quick moving quarter in first half, I should say. So staying pretty warm except for the toes. I don't know. We're pretty good, though. See if we get this heater working here in a little while. All right, now that clock continues to roll down to 2:35. It's a 3rd down and 8 for the Cubs. Ball sitting on the 28-yard line. Goodner holds himself, tries to find some room up the gut, and he might have got to the 28 for one more. That'll bring up a 4th down.
Dagan Goodner with the run. He's stopped by the Bulldogs. 4th down.
So 4th down and about 8, making it a 7 from the 28-yard line of Rossville for the Cubs. Taking their time, checking out the sideline. Nice hot dog at the concession stand. Here we go. They're gonna go for it. 4th down and long for the Cubs. Haviland and Goodner to backfield. Gonna roll out to his left side. Goodner's gonna break one tackle. He might have enough for a 1st down. Let's see where they mark him. And if they mark him there at the 20, getting downfield, wide open downfield there as he got behind the defense. Could tell that was Coronado, but that's gonna be 1st down. As they take it all the way down to the 20. Good run there by Dagan Goodner. That's a 1st down Cubs at the 20-yard line.
1st down Cubs.
So the Cubs pick up their 4th 1st down. 1:34 to go till halftime. Trying to put it in here to tighten up this score. Right now 10-0. Rossville with the lead. And that has benefit of a couple of fumbles by the Cubs and giving them some short fields. So here come the Cubs once again as Goodner. Waiting for the snap. Bring the man in motion left to right side. Oh, a high snap over Goodner's head. He's just going to have to eat it. That's a loss of 11. Back to the 31-yard line. Oh, that's not the play that the Cubs needed right there. So he'll lose 11, and here we get under a minute to go, and that clock rolling down to 50 seconds, and it's 2nd down and long here for the Cubs. All the way at the 31-yard line. Got to roll here. Still got timeouts by both teams, and the Cubs get the snap. Goodner looking to pass. Got his man in the middle of the field. That looks like Tucker Hurst. All the way down to 5-yard line. And that's big Tucker Hurst down to the 5 with 30 seconds to go. 26 yards on the pass play to Tucker Hurst. And the Cubs are in business inside the 5. That's 15-yard play there. That's a big pass play by the Cubs. They needed it. We got a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick 30-second timeout. Be right back. Cub football here on Z95.3.
Timeout Cubs. We'd like to give a shout out to number 21, Clay Shannon, for the Cubs. He was a finalist in the National Roping Saddle Bronc this year. Shannon.
All right, folks, back here, ready to go after the timeouts, and we'll get ready for halftime. So just under a minute, we'll go ahead and get this fixed here. Haven't been able to do that tonight, so here we go as we're waiting on it. All right, coming up at halftime, we'll give you some halftime stats on the way, and we'll give you a chance to take a break for about 10 minutes. This is some of that great classic mixed music. Zach will get you hooked up on that as we get through halftime, get you ready for the second half. Hopefully the Cubs can put it in the end zone here and see if we can tighten up the score. Cubs ready to go. Goodner trying to find some room. Dagan Goodner takes it in, 5-yard out. Touchdown Cubs from 5 yards out, and Dagan Goodner for the touchdown run. So the Cubs finally get that score on the board here that they desperately needed after a couple of turnovers, and Dagan Goodner takes it in for the score. And Coach Wyrick, very famous for his swinging gate plays. We'll see what he decides to do here with 25.1 to go till halftime. So here we go with the Cubs with the swinging gate play, looking to get the 2-point conversion maybe. Goodner, a little pop pass there to Hurst, and he'll have it. A little jump pass for a 2-point conversion is good.
Tucker Hurst
So Tucker Hurst gets the 2-point conversion with 25.1 to go. It's 10-8. We'll take a 1-minute break. The kickoff on the way. Z95.3. And here comes the kick, and it'll be a good one. And it'll be a bouncer taken there by the Bulldogs over on the Cubs side. And the Cubs really good on the return team, not letting them get anywhere. So
Trevor Johnson with the return.
Trevor Johnson there on the return takes it out to about the 20-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will start off with 18.2 to go. Here in the half, it's a 10-8 ball game. Rossville gets the ball back here. As I said, they got a couple turnovers by the Cubs, a couple short fields was able to get going here. They're going to give them the 24-yard line is where they'll be. So first down and 10 for Carver and his Bulldog offense. Definitely going to try to do something here with this final 18.2. And they'll give it up the middle there to Sowers. And Sowers will take it up to about the 27-yard line for a gain of 3. And they'll let that clock roll. And that is going to do it here for the end of the first half. And the Humboldt Cubs trade it 10-8 here at halftime. And it will be Rossville football when we come back for the second half as well. So the Bulldogs will get the ball whenever we come back here at halftime. Right now it is a Humboldt deficit 10-8. And first couple of drives there by the Cubs, as they were a couple fumbles and gave Rossville a short field a couple of times there. That's how they were able to get a couple scores here onto the Cubs, because once the Cubs got a little bit warmed up there, and they were able to hold them down on defense on a couple 3-and-outs and a couple to hold them down there and get the ball back. So the Cubs are going to have to start off here in this second half as the Bulldogs will get the ball, and they'll start off here in the second half on defense and have to see if they can hold them and get the ball back and maybe take the lead here as we get into that third quarter. So as you see there on the clock on the live stream, we're about 14 minutes away for the second half. So I'll tell you what, let's, Zach, back at the studio, let's hear from about 3 minutes of our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Kick it back to some classic Mick music for a little while, and I'll be back to you here in about 10 or 12 minutes. You're listening to Humboldt Cup football, playoff football from Rossville on Z95.3.
For tonight's performance,
yeah, something like that.
Rossville High School dance team.
Go. I'll be back. I'm going to try to warm up my feet.
Choreographed by Jordan Vintner to songs from the movie Space Jam. Your dance team members are Danielle Moore, Katie Dorman, Emma Strite, Breck McCrory, Michaela Paulson, Jordan Vintner, Maxine Smith, Amiley Mendoza, Kayla Hill, Stacy Keithline, Kaylee Zimick, Sydney Ronell, Mackenzie Deckler, and Julia Strite.
I'm back here. Said I'm back here. I'm back, I should say. Okay, that's fine. Go ahead and play the joiner and bring it right on back. Maybe that'll work this time. We'll see. I guess my phone's. All right. Give me a chance to change this thing right here. Everything don't want to work. It's too cold. And welcome back here, Cub fans, as we are back in Rossville getting ready for the second half. And what a very chilly evening here tonight. And I tell you, it has been a very, very good one so far here for the Humboldt Cubs and the Rossville Bulldogs. Now, the first half here for the Cubs, a couple of mistakes that probably not going to be normal of the Cubs' forte here, as a couple of turnovers turned into a couple of short fields for the Bulldogs, and they were able to capitalize on those short fields and take it in and get a 10-0 lead. But the Cubs in the second half were able to get a good drive, get down the field, and get themselves on the board, and a 2-point conversion now only trailed by 2 as we get ready to go here to the third quarter. It will be Rossville football here to start the second quarter, or the second half. So, yeah. The water is frozen up here as we have taken a nesting spot up here, top of the press boxes where we were put here tonight. So I'm going to try to do the second half with my glove on because I just froze my digits off in that first one. But I do have a heater in between my legs and a blanket on. So we're here tonight. Hey, Coach is good. We got Coach Taylor up here. We're good to go. We're cool. We got this ready to rock and roll here. Now we're ready for the second half. Feeling primed and ready for it. Let's see. I don't want that down there like that, so let's pull that up just a little bit. All right, so the Cubs will go right to left on your radio dial here in the second half. And it will be the Bulldogs ready to receive. As the Cubs now ready to kick off. All right, so I'll give you some stats here through the game. Not a whole lot other than some running. A few passes out there by the teams, but that is a 65. All right, so here we go for the second half. So we're ready for the second half underway, and it will be the Rossville with 11:54. Getting the ball here to start. They'll have it on their own 40-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs. It's Carver and Johnson in the backfield. And Carver holding himself, looking for a hole in the middle. He finds one and lots of room up the gut. And Coronado on the chase. And trying to get a hand on him. Carver pushes him off. And Coronado still trying to get him down. And he'll finally be taken down inside the 20-yard line on a big run by Carver. As they start off, that's the guy that you got to watch out for. And Carver takes him down the field and carves up the Cub defense all the way down to the 16-yard line. 35 yards by Carver. He's got 8 carries, 76 yards on the night so far. There's another first down here as they're down around the 16-yard line. Carver gonna hand off this time, and Johnson's gonna come around from the left to the right side. He'll turn the corner, untouched, into the end zone. So 2 quick plays in under 30 seconds, and the Bulldogs come out and put it on the board here. And they make it a 16-8 ball game on the 16-yard run by Johnson. Touchdown. 2 rushing touchdowns here by the Bulldogs, and here they come now for the extra point attempt. And it is Levisi who they say got him a field goal. Looked, they say they got it. So here's the extra point try, and it is up, and that looks like it is no good this time. So the PAT is no good. All right, so 11:29. That'll make it a 16-8 ball game, and the Cubs will get the ball. A quick 1-minute break. We'll be back. Cub football when we come back. Z95.3. $30 seconds. We're good. Don't worry about it. We're right here. We'll keep it right here. My bad. Get a little staticky on you. Sorry. Let me kick that down a little bit here. Might have got my volumes up a little bit too much. Apologize. All right. So there we go. As we're get the touchdown there, makes it a 16-8 ball game. So a couple quick plays, big run and a 16-yard touchdown run around the edge gives them the 16-8 lead here to the Bulldogs over the Cubs. And as the Cubs now will get the ball here on the kick. And it'll be taken there at about the 25-yard line. Looks like Hurst trying to bring it right up the middle, finding some room, stumbling. He'll get close to the 40-yard line. That's a big number, 68. That is Wells.
68,
David Watts, sorry. David Watts up to the 38-yard line for the Cubs. Good starting position here for the Cubs. Big man look like Hurst up there. So Watts starts it off here for the Cubs at the 38-yard line, their own 38-11-22. See if the Cubs can answer as quickly as the Bulldogs put some points up there to get the lead. Here comes Goodner and Havlin and that Cub offense. Goodner floated out there to the right side. Now tucks it in, takes it in. And he'll hold himself up to about the 44-yard line before he'll be taken down. Looks like he'll get a gain of about 6 there.
Cubs, he's taken down by number 8, Tyree Sowers.
Sowers with the stop. 6 carries, 6 yards there for Goodner. He's got 13 carries for 50 yards on the night. 1 rushing touchdown for the Cubs. It's a second down. 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 All right, second down and about 3 for the Cubs. And Goodner going to look to pass. Got his man down here. And it's going to be incomplete pass as he tries to get it to Cotter Allen. So an incomplete pass makes it a third down and about 4 here for the Cubs. So only 2 of 6 for 34 yards on the passing for Goodner so far here tonight. It's a third down with 10:36 to go. And the Cubs in the third quarter. And the Cubs have a third down and short. Havlin in the backfield behind Goodner. Cubs need a big first down here. Goodner holds himself around to the left side. And he's going to be met there as he turns the corner. He takes a heck of a hit. And that's right there onto that right shoulder. And that did not look good. And Dagan Goodner is still onto the turf. And that was not did not look good there. Hopefully that's just a stinger, as Dagan Goodner is still on the field down there at the 47-yard line of Rossville. 9 yards for Goodner. And he is being attended to down there on the field.
Injury timeout.
As Coach Wire comes over to give him a check and talking to Dagan. And he is pointing to that right shoulder there. As he put his shoulder down to try to get a couple extra yards there and was hit. Good legal hit there, but he just shoulder to shoulder. And hopefully it'll be okay as we see Dagan getting up under his own power, walking off. And that's a good sign there for the Humboldt Cubs and their quarterback, as he's still worried about that shoulder right there. Hey, tonight's game is being brought to us by Dr. Sean McReynolds in Humboldt. McReynolds Family Dentistry in Humboldt. For all your family dental needs, call to get your appointment for your family or yourself at Dr. Reynolds Family Dentistry in Humboldt. 620-473-2289. That's 473-2289. All right, so Goodner's out here for at least one play. And it will be Connor Allen, the quarterback now for the Cubs. He'll have Connor Havlin to his right side in the backfield. First down and 10 for the Cubs after the run. Coronado. Havlin on the direct snap. He picks it up on the bounce, trying to get outside and taking a couple of defenders with him. And he may have only lost a yard, so good job there by Havlin. As he was able to maybe only lose a yard on that one to bring it back to the line of scrimmage, but we do have a penalty flag down right there where the tackle was made, so we'll see what that's about. So we'll see what the referee has in store here for the call. It looks like it's going to be against the Bulldogs as they are backing up. Personal foul.
Personal foul, targeting on the Bulldogs.
Targeting on the Bulldogs. Didn't see the last part of it there, so the big penalty there. From the 47-yard line as he got back to the 47 on no gain, but that's a big penalty there by the Bulldogs. And that's a 15-yarder. It's another first down. Instead of taking it all the way down to the 32-yard line on the penalty. So another 15-yard penalty there by the Bulldogs. Sits the Cubs up on another first down via the penalty. That's number 6 on the night. 9:48 to go in the third. Trying to answer that touchdown put up by Rossville on their first drive to start this second half. Coronado in motion. Taking it back up to the left side. That's Connor Havlin. He's still on his feet. Breaks some tackles at the 15-5. Getting close to the goal line there. And he'll be down there inside the 5-yard line. Looks like right around the 5 or 6-yard line is Connor Havlin on the direct snap. And they'll say he's right there at the 5-yard line for a 27-yard run by Connor Havlin.
Picks up a first down for the Cubs.
Another first down as they're set up inside the 5-yard line for a first down and goal at the 5. 9:24 to play here in the third quarter. And the Cubs trying to answer that score put up by Rossville. So here come the Cubs back to the line. Havlin. Quarterback in the backfield. He's got Allen to his right side, bringing a man in motion. Havlin's going to hide it himself. He'll take it in for the score. Touchdown, Cubs. 5 yards out by Connor Havlin. And the Cubs now with a 2-point conversion away from tying this one up. So with his quarterback out, Havlin taking over the backfield duties, takes it in for the score. Right now it's 16-14. And we have 9 minutes to go here in the third. And the Cubs looking for the 2-point conversion. So the 2-point conversion coming. Havlin hold himself, follows his offensive line right through, and it's a 2-point conversion. It's good, and it's a tie ball game. Makes it 16-16 with 9:01 to go here in the third quarter. Hey, let's take a 1-minute break, and we'll come back. The Cubs have tied it at 16 here in Rossville on Z95.3. 1-minute break.
Back to receive from Bulldogs, number 10, Bo Reeves. Number 21, Trevor Johnson.
Havlin on the kick, and the Cubs good coverage team as they get him down to about the 34-yard line.
First down, Bulldogs.
And that's where Rossville will start off on their own 34-yard line with 8:54 to play here in the third. And the Bulldogs come back out. And they scored on their last possession to make it a 16-10 ball game. But the Cubs went right back down the field and scored themselves to make a 16-16 ball game here in the third. So as Carver checks out the sideline. He'll bring him to the line. Got to have some good Cub defense right here. Carver holding himself. Tries to take it over to the left side, and he'll float out that way, but the Cubs right there on the defense. Good job, Cubs.
Yeah, Carver with the
A pack of Cubs over there for that one. Haviland,
taken down by number 20.
Aikens,
Connor
Speed Hepker, and the Cub defense right there on that stop. And they'll lose a couple.
One more time, Bulldogs fans. Can I hear some noise?
Back to the 31-yard line for a loss of 3. So it's a second down and about 12 or 13 here for the Bulldogs. Hand it off. Carver keeps himself trying to come here to the right side this time. And he's going to be met there by Reed Barnett, number 52. As he'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a few there, let's say 3. Well, back to the line there at the 34-yard line, 35. So he'll get 1 or 2 back there. So it'll be a third down and 10. Under 8 minutes to go here in the third now. Carver and his offense. Johnson in the backfield to his right side. Twin receiver set here to the near side as they go left to right on your radio dial. Trying to float out here. Here's Carver looking to pass. Intercepted by the Cubs. Taking it back to the house on the 20-yard line and finally thrown out of bounds there. The Cubs get the turnover they needed. And it's Haviland on the interception. And they're going to play a little add-on as it's going to be a personal foul on the Bulldogs for a little excessive tackling there in after the play. Intercepted. And that's the break that the Cubs needed. Connor Haviland with the big INT. Takes it all the way back to about the 13-yard line. Personal foul. That'll drop it down to the 17, 18-yard line. So that should take it down inside the 10 after the penalty. And the Cubs are in business once again. This time with a chance to take the lead. On the Bulldogs here is after the penalty. That'll knock it down into the 7, 8-yard line. We'll see where they put it. Right there at the 9-yard line. First down, Cubs. First and goal. 7:34.
First and goal.
From the 9-yard line of Rossville. So Goodner still on the sideline here for the Cubs. Did I see him come back in? I did. Dagan Goodner back on the field for the Cubs. Nice to see that. All right, so here come the Cubs to the line. Goodner ready for the snap. Dagan's going to hold himself. He's got wide open here to the left side, taking a touchdown. Dagan Goodner with 9 yards on. The Cubs take the lead. What a play. Nice job there by Goodner around the left side for the touchdown. And the Cubs take the lead now 22-16 with 7:28 to go. Second rushing touchdown by Dagan Goodner tonight. So let's see, we get the swing and gate play going. So here comes Goodner back to the line. So we get that 2-point conversion here for the Cubs. Goodner, Haviland behind him. Floating out to the right side. Goodner takes it back into the left, into the middle. It's in for a 2-point conversion. It's good. And the Cubs now lead it by 8, 24-16 over Rossville. So we're going to take ourselves a 1-minute break. We'll come back and give you the kickoff as the Cubs take the lead here in the third. 7:28 to go on Z95.3.
16. Back to receive for the Bulldogs. Number 21, Trevor Johnson. Number 10, Bo Reeves.
As the Cub takes the lead 24-16, here comes the kickoff. And it'll be a bobbled there. And it sort of looked like what happened to the Cubs there in their first couple of opportunities. That's Sowers. Or Hora, sorry. Sowers is coming in there. He's number 8. Boy, I tell you what, those red numbers on that black jersey, kind of hard to see sometimes there. 7:25 to go here in the third. First down and 10 from the Rossville 37-yard line. For the Bulldogs, Carver brings them to the line here for the Bulldogs. Carver now trying to bring it over here to the left side. He'll take it across the 40-yard line down to the 41 for a gain of 4.
Run by Garrett Carver. He's taken down with number 13. Isaiah Coronado.
So Coronado there on the stop makes it a second down and about 6 here for the Bulldogs. As they'll send Reeves out wide to that far side, as well as Hort. And now Carver holds it himself to the left side, and he's going to get tripped up there by Tucker Hurst, but he'll still get up to about the 43-yard line for a gain of about 2. So third down and about 4 here for the Bulldogs, getting down to 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. Cubs now with the lead 24-16. Carver, Sowers behind him in the backfield. Third down and short. Carver coming to this side, and the Cubs right there, and he's going to be close to the first down. I don't know. He's going to be a little bit short there. Depends on where they mark him. And that may be just a little bit short if I look across. They're going to have to get a measurement out here, I do believe. Oh, they're going to give it to him. I thought they marked it behind the stick, but it is a first down, so he got just enough up to the 47-yard line. So Carver picks up the 4 needed for a first down. So Carver once again with Sowers behind him. Nobody there. And defense on a busted play. He still gets up to the 50-yard line on a 3-yard gain there for Carver as he went to hand it off there to his right side. Nobody there, so he pulls it down and runs it up to midfield for a 3-yard gain.
Joshua Hall.
14 carries for 47 yards for Carver tonight. He's got 1 touchdown rushing. And it's a second down and about, we'll call it 7. Reeves in motion from the right to left side. Carver holds it right back up to Cup, and the Cup defense not going to fall for it this time as they tackle him there at the 50-yard line, maybe give him above the 50 to the 49. Gain of 1. Gain of 1 here for the Bulldogs. Takes it up to the 49-yard line. So it brings up a third down, and we'll call it a long 6 as we get under 5 minutes to play here in the third. Cubs lead at 24-16. Carver looking to pass, got his man open there, and a nice play on that far side by the Cubs, and not allowed him to get that first down, and that's a good tackle there by Akins.
Stop short of the first down.
That's Taryn Johnson and Jackson Akins over there on that stop. It's going to be 4th down and short. The pass play goes up to the 45-yard line of Humboldt. So it's a 4th down and short. And it looks like the Bulldogs going to go for it here. With 4:15 to play in this third quarter. So watch him, Carver. Do not jump off sides. Here's Carver. Going to hand off to Sowers. Sowers turns a corner. He's got the first down. He gets across the 40-yard line down to the 39 for a gain of 6. So that is Sowers, number 8, for a gain of 6. First down here for the Bulldogs. They're at the 39-yard line of Humboldt. So Carver brings him back out. He's got Sowers to his left side. And tightened up here to the right. Carver back up the gut. He'll get a couple, maybe one to the 38.
Garrett Carver with the run. He's taking down by number 68.
So we got 3:40 left in the third. Cubs lead it by 8. It's a 2nd down and 9 for the Bulldogs here on their 38-yard line of Humboldt. So Carver ready to go. Sowers behind him and Johnson in the backfield as well. Carver holds it himself, taking it up the gut. And he'll take it across the 35-yard line down to about the 33 for a gain of 5.
Carver picks up about 5.
Down to 3 minutes to go. 17 carries, 54 yards for Carver on the night.
Taylor, the last one.
Last man on the stop makes it a 3rd down and about 5 from the 33-yard line now. Carver once again with Johnson and Sowers in the backfield. Cub defense looking for a stop here. Carver kind of tripped up there, and he's getting met at the hole. And they'll take it. They'll give him to the 30-yard line as he falls forward for 3. 4th down and very, very short here. So they're going to be 4th down and about half a yard for the Bulldogs. So the Cub defense, see if they can stand up right here and stop him on this 4th down and short. Carver ready to go. Got to get a timeout by Rossville with 2:04 to go here in the third. We'll take a 30-second timeout with them. It's Cubs up 24-16 on Z95.3. And we're back here as we have a timeout on the field. 3rd quarter. And the Cubs lead at 24-16 right now over Rossville. 2:04 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rossville with a 4th down and about half a yard from right there, right around the 30-yard line. So Carver. Sowers in the backfield. They'll flow it here, and Carver's going to take it up the gut. He'll have another 1st down, breaking tackles. Gets into the secondary. He'll have a 1st down to about the 22-yard line.
Picks up the 1st down for the Bulldogs.
So Carver, he's been the man tonight. He picks up 8 more. He's got 65 yards on 19 carries this evening and 1 touchdown. 1st down. It's number 8 on the night by the Bulldogs with under 2 to go. 1st down and 10 from the 22-yard line for the Bulldogs. Reeves in motion. He'll take the jet sweep from the left to the right side. And the Cubs right there to meet him at the 20-yard line. So get a couple there. Reeves picks up 2. And didn't see the penalty flag out there. He didn't get one. Should have. So it is a 2nd down and 8 as we get to 1:20 to go here in the third. And a good long drive to start it on their own 37-yard line. And taking about 6 minutes off the clock so far here are the Bulldogs to try to get back to tie it up here as the Cubs take the lead 24-16 on their last drive. Sowers in motion left to right side. Carver looking to throw downfield and knocked away. Great play there, knocked away by Kyler Allen. And it's incomplete. Allen right there to knock it away. Right there as it got to the intended receiver. Looked like they were going with Johnson there. And it's incomplete pass for a 3rd down and 8 from the 20-yard line with 1:01 to go here into the third.
3rd down Bulldogs.
So Carver now back in with Sowers to his left side. He's got Johnson In the backfield as well to his right. Here's Carver quick out here. And the Cubs right there to sniff that one out. Good job by Barnett, number 52, to chase him down.
Bo Reeves.
And Reeves
Bulldogs.
down to about the 18-yard line. It'll be a fourth down and about 6. Down to the 18, he picks up 2. So it's a fourth down as we get down to 30 seconds to go. Here in the third, see, let's go Cub defense. Let's hold him up here as they spread him out. Reeves in motion, left to right side. Carver looking to pass, up the gut. He's got a man right in the middle. Touchdown to Reeves. As nice play there by the Bulldogs. It's an 18-yard touchdown pass play for the Bulldogs with 19.1 to go. They got a chance to tie it up here before the end of the third. So we'll see what they decide to do here. Maybe go for 2. You're going to go for 2 to try and tie it up here. 19.1 to go before the end of the third quarter. And trying to bring it around from the left to right side. And I don't think the Cubs are going to allow him to get there. And a nice job by the Cubs. And it's stopped by Sowers trying to come around from the left side. So it's a 24-22 score. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll come back for the kickoff. It's Cub football, Z95.3.
Jackson Akins back to return.
It's a short kick taken by the Cubs, and it'll be run down the sideline by the Cubs. It's been good starting field position here. But they tried the short kick, and coming up with a big play there.
Report to the press box. George Brown, please report to the press box.
And that was number 22 for the Cubs. Drake Harrington picks that up, and he takes it down the sideline for the Cubs. It sets him up in good field position for Humboldt with 12.4 to go here in the third. So the Cubs start off at the 36-yard line of Rossville. So leading by 2, 24-22. Cubs come out with good starting position into Rossville territory. Goodner back into backfield with Connor Havlin. Trip receiver set here to the near side. They go right to left on your radio dial here in this third quarter. Give it to Havlin right up the gut. Boston Rue. What a play by Havlin. He's still on his feet. Finally going to be taken down there close to the 10-yard line. And wow, he running over people, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Connor Havlin. First down, Cubs. 3.6 to go. He takes it all the way down to the 12-yard line for 24 on that one. So that's a first down for the Cubs, sitting right there about the 12-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. The Cubs lead at 24-22 over Rossville. It's going to be a big up fourth quarter, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 1 minute. Z95.3.
George Brown, please report to the press box. Wendy Horrock, please report to the press box. Wendy Horrock, please report to the press box.
All righty, we're back here ready to go in the fourth quarter. Cubs down to the 12-yard line. After a big run there by Connor Havlin, running over people, taking it down to the 12. And the Cubs looking to play a little add-on. They're up by 2 here in the fourth. Trying to move on to that sub-state game that could end up being at the Cubs house next week, and we'll have it for you if we're there. Haviland working his way back into the middle, and he'll get inside the 10-yard line down to about the 10. So he'll give him 2. Down to the 10-yard line there for Connor Haviland. 56 yards on 11 carries here, and we're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a holding penalty on the Cubs. So that was right there at about the 15-yard line, so they're going to take it back to the 25. Big penalty there by the Cubs. All the way back to the 25-yard line. So that's a 13-yard penalty. Only the 4th penalty on the night. But that brings up a first down at about 25. We'll call it 22 for the Cubs at the 25-yard line. (24-22) is the score here tonight as the Cubs with the lead. And Goodner and Haviland in the backfield, first down. Trip receiver set over to the far side. They go left to right on your radio dial. Goodner looking to follow his blockers. They'll take it over to the left side. Now turns it up and going to be gained up there by the Bulldogs as he gets inside the 20 down to about to the 18.
Number 11, Dagan Goodner.
That's a gain of 7 for Goodner.
Pack of dogs.
Goodner, 16 carries, 76 yards, 2 rushing touchdowns tonight. That brings up a second down. And we're calling about 16. With getting down to 11 minutes to play and a 2-point lead here by the Cubs. Cubs definitely want to put a touchdown on the board here to make it more difficult here on the Rossville. When they get the ball back. Like to go up 10 here, that'd be nice. Goodner calling for the snap, bringing the man in motion. Hand it off up the gut. Taking it down to the 15-yard line. They'll pick up a few, maybe down to the 16 they'll give him. And that looks like it was number 6, Kyler Allen, on the run there. So Kyler Allen will take it down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 2. Third down and long here for the Cubs. But keeping that clock rolling. Coach Wyrick doing really well here. Third down and about 14 for the Cubs. As there'll be 10 minutes to play here after this play. Goodner in the backfield. Hurst back there. He goes from the right to the left side. Goodner looking to pass. Puts it up. Got his man. Oh, he gets knocked away. Almost intercepted on the carom. But he tried to get it a little bit higher there to the intended receiver.
Pass broken up.
Tell if he's trying to get that to Hurst. So it's a 4th down now with right at 10 minutes to play here. If you're looking at a field goal, talking a 32-yarder. But you're deep into Rossville territory. Got to get down inside the 5 for a first down. So you might as well go for it here. And that's what it looks like Coach Wyrick is going to do. So here comes the Cubs to the line. Need a first down here. But if not, it'd be just as good as a punt. So Goodner looking to pass. Flush out his pocket, goes to the left, puts it up in the air. Got his man. Oh, it's knocked away. Nice play right there at the end.
Broken up by Tyree Sowers.
So Sowers breaks it up on the incomplete pass. And it's a turnover on downs by the Cubs.
Bulldogs take over on downs.
So the Bulldogs take over on downs with 9:53 to go, trading by 2 here in the 4th. They will have it on their own 15-yard line with 9:53 to go. And Carver holds it himself, back up in the middle. And he'll take it across the 20-yard line to the 21. He'll gain 6.
Garrett Carver with a run for Bulldogs.
Carver now 71 yards on the evening on 20 carries. So the Cubs have done a really good job on Carver because he has been the most of the offense for the Bulldogs throughout the year. But he's done a great job on him tonight, only giving up 71 yards. Carver going to look to pass. And he's, oh my goodness, oh boy, I tell you what, the Cubs are lucky right there. As Johnson got past the defense, and that's an incomplete pass to Reeves. In and out of his hands, brings up a third down. So it's a third down and about 4 here for the Bulldogs. Ball sitting on their own 22-yard line. Carver calling for it. Going to look to pass. Gets flushed out of the pocket. Rolls out here to his left side. Still looking to pass. Now finally pulls it down. And he is going to be tackled there at about the 25-yard line. So he'll be short. Be about 4th down and 1. And that will be... Didn't get out of bounds, but they stopped the clock. Well, why do we stop the clock? Do we have some laundry on the field, maybe? And it was, still didn't see where that flag came in at. And, boy, I tell you what, they gave him one heck of a spot. They're going to stop it there for a measurement, but I thought he was out closer to the 25-yard line. So we're trying to find out exactly. They picked it up to move it to the spot where they moved it. The referee that spotted it on this side. I really thought he was out of bounds. That's a first down. I could tell from the other side over there that's a first down. So they're going to grab the stick there. And it's a first down. Like I said, there's a good spot there. Up to the 26-yard line. So it's a first down. That's number 10 on the night here for the Bulldogs. 9:06 to go. First down and 10 from the 26-yard line for the Bulldogs. Of course, I couldn't see the spot for sure. It was right there on the Bulldogs sideline. A lot of kids getting up over there. Couldn't see exactly where it went up, but I thought it was closer to 25 than that. Carver looking to pass once again. Come over here to this side. Sowers, as the tackle is missed. And he'll have enough for another first down as he gets it above the 35, up to about the 37. Speed Hepker there on the stop up to the 37. That's a gain of 11.
That's good for a Bulldog.
First down there for the Bulldogs. 8:55 to play in the ball game, and the Bulldogs trail it by 2 here. The Cubs trying to hold on. Need a fourth down. Need a stop here. Like to get another turnover. That would really be helpful. Carver looking to run it this time. Now he'll pitch it out. And a lot of room there. And no holding call once again. Wow, that's the second one missed as Trevor Johnson takes and turns the corner. Up to the 47-yard line for a gain of about 10. They're going to be real short. That's going to be a second down and about a football with 8:20 to play. Carver give it to Johnson. Reeves coming back this side. Here's a penalty flag this time. And he's going to be tackled there at about the 50-yard line, but they got a penalty flag on the play.
Run by Bo Reeves.
Reeves on the run there. So a lot of conversation here with 8:05 to play in this one. 24-22, Cubs with the lead. Trying to get to the sub-state playoff game next week in Humboldt. And I sure hope it's in Humboldt because I want to be in the press box because it's colder than the sun gun out here. Woo! It's getting colder. All right. Chop block on the Bulldogs is what the call is going to be. And that penalty flag was sitting right there at about the 42-yard line. So that'll bake them up and be a big, long second down and very long here for the Bulldogs once they get the ball here. And that'll take it all the way back to the 27-yard line. Second down and about 20. Now for the Bulldogs. Cubs defense better be ready here. It's a second down and long. Carver. Johnson in for the Cubs. All right. Third down and about 14 now from the 32-yard line. With 7.5 to play in the ball game. Boy, Cubs need a third down stop right here. Let's go, Cubs defense. Carver looking to pass. Got his man downfield here, and it's going to be incomplete pass. Reeves not able to get a hold of it, and it's going to be fourth down and long.
Pass falls incomplete.
So that pass is incomplete with 7:19 to go. And watch the fake punt here. Don't let him give up anything. Back deep will be Connor Havlin for the Cubs. He'll be standing about his own 35-yard line. So here we go with the punts. Lavisi. Cubs got a piece of the last punt they had. And Connor's going to let that one stay away from it. Takes a good Bulldog bounce inside the 35-yard line. And the punt with 7:09 to go gives the Cubs the ball down at the 33-yard line. So from the 33-yard line for the Cubs, with 7:09 to go, they lead it by 2. It's a first down and 10 for the Cubs. A good long 5-6 minute drive, put a touchdown in the end zone. And that's not going to say it would seal it, but it definitely go a long way here to getting a win here for the Cubs. So here come the Cubs to the line with 7:09 to play in this ball game. We're getting close to the 9 o'clock hour. Goodler and Havlin ready to go. Best they just take care of the football. Havlin here to his right side. Oh, man. He'll get up there, gets ankle tackled there at about the 45-yard line. That's enough for a first down. Cubs on the green of 12. So that's another first down here for the Cubs as the clock gets under 7 minutes, and they'll roll the clock. No need to snap that ball until about 6:40. Take as much time out the clock as you can here before you snap the ball. I know we like to go quick, but that time is of essence when you're only up by 2. Goodner once again ready to go with Havlin to his left side. Trip receiver set to the far side. The Cubs go left to right on the radio dial. Up by 2, 24-22 here in the fourth. Goodner following hole. Oh, nice little play there by that Bulldog defense as he gets up to the 48-yard line, 47 for a gain of 2. 78 yards on 17 carries for Goodner tonight. That clock should be under 6 minutes before we snap it here on second down and 8. All right, second down and 8 here for the Cubs as the Bulldog crowd is getting loud here tonight. Trying to root on their defense. Goodner in the backfield, ready to go here. We're going to get a penalty flag. Offsides on the Cubs. So that'll take it back to the 42. And stop the clock with 5:53 to play in the ball game. That'll bring up a second down and about 12 now for the Cubs. We'll call it second and 13. All right, they're going to wind the clock here. Should start it up. So the clock hasn't started yet, though. I thought it was going to start there when they spot. Okay, here we go. Third down, second down, and 12 or 13 for the Cubs. Goodner over to the left side. Looks for room. Got some room there. Still on his feet. Oh, he'll be tackled there right there at the 45-yard line. That's close to the first down as he gets into Rossville territory. 13 yards for Goodner.
Big and Goodner.
Sure should have. That's. Boy, I tell you what.
Stop short for the first down.
91 yards there by Goodner. And it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Now they get the clock going as we get down to 5:40 to play here. 3rd down and very short from just outside the Humboldt side of the 45-yard line of Rossville. Goodner doing a good job with this clock, letting it roll down here, bringing the man in motion on 3rd down. That's going to be enough for a 1st down up to the 42-yard line. So 3 yards there for Goodner. 5:16 to go in the ball game.
He gets a quick start.
So 1st down and 10 for the Cubs. And that clock will roll down to 5 minutes to go. 24-22, Cubs hanging on here in the 4th. Goodner with Haviland behind him. Twin receivers at both sides. Goodner gonna drop it off here. He's got his man over to the left side. A nice play there by the defense of Horak. Gets in there as that's Allen. Kyler Allen picks up the reception there at the 39-yard line, so it's a gain of 3.
Timeout Bulldogs.
All right, so we get a timeout on the field. 4:41 to play here in the 4th quarter. 24-22. 2nd down and 7 for the Cubs when we come back in 30 seconds. Z95.3. Hell yeah. Frozen. Hey, we're back here. Let me get my score back up. There we go. 24-22, 4:41 left to play in this ball game. Cubs have the football right now, sitting at the 39-yard line of Rossville with a 2nd down and 7 after a 3-yard pass play to Kyler Allen. So the Cubs come out here looking to take as much time off the clock, put some points on the board, and get out of here on this cold, cold night. Take a good ride home. So here we go, the Cubs looking for a couple more 1st downs here to try to seal this deal. Give it to Haviland, right up the gut. Haviland takes it up near the 36-yard line. But we got a penalty flag from this side. And that'll stop the clock, 4:36 to go. We got an illegal shift by the Cubs, so that'll back them up on the penalty. We got an illegal shift. Oh, yes, sir. Go ahead. There's a couple of them there. So taking some time here to figure out the 5-yard illegal shift penalty. Didn't think it'd be that difficult. So there we go. They'll get that penalty there from the line of scrimmage. They'll take it back to be a 2nd down and about 11 or 12 here. They'll talk about 2nd down and 11 as they take it back to the 44 on the penalty. 6 penalties for 46 yards for the Cubs tonight. 4:36 left to play. 2nd down and 11. That penalty didn't really hurt you there other than stopping the clock. But now it is rolling to 4.5 to go. Goodner and Haviland in the backfield. Trip receiver set here to the near side. And here come the Cubs. Hang on to the football. Haviland trying to bring it right up the gut. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe one up to the 43. Third down and 11 for the Cubs. 69 yards rushing, 1 rushing touchdown on 13 carries for Connor Haviland tonight. Under 4 to go with a 3rd down and 12. Cubs need a big first down right here. Go a long way to help us secure this victory. Still a long way to go. 3:40. 3rd down and long. Here come the Cubs. Goodner waiting for the snap. Bringing it here to the middle of the field. Take it back inside. He'll get across the 40. Good play there by the Bulldogs. As the Bulldogs, a good defense there, tackle him at the 39-yard line for a gain of 4.
Timeout, Dogs. Once again, we'd like to thank you all for coming out to the game tonight.
So we get a timeout on the field. Let's take a quick 30-second break with him. 3:28 to play here in the ball game. Cubs having a 4th down. We'll be back at Z95.3.
Hey, Bulldog fans, can I hear some noise?
Alrighty, we're back here, ready for the timeout. 3:28 to play in the ball game. Cubs have it here on a 4th down and about 8. Call it 4th down and 7. Let me fix my microphone here, folks. Give me 1 second. Say a big thank you to the good folks at Rise and Aero Structures for helping us bring the live stream to you tonight. And all of our wonderful sponsors, that includes Dr. Sean McReynolds in Humboldt. For all your family dental needs, call Dr. Reynolds at 473-2289. That's 473-2289. Keep that smile bright with Dr. Sean McReynolds, for McReynolds Family Dentistry. Dr. Sean McReynolds bringing us the ball game here tonight. All right, guys, I'll tell you what, it's been a great game, and it's been a cold one. And there's a good Humboldt crowd found here. There's a Rossville fans here, and I tell you, the Cubs, you know, if it wouldn't have been for those first 2 turnovers in their first 2 possessions, giving Rossville the short field, I don't think we would be in this situation right now. I think the Cubs would be up and winning this one and looking just to run out the clock at this point. But Rossville has been in there, and they played a good football game. We knew they were going to, but I'm going to say that a lot of people are going to say, hey, they're going to give the Cubs a lot more respect after this one, no matter the outcome. Especially if they come out here and get themselves in a sub-state game. So here we go, 4th down. And they're going to clear out the backfield for Goodner. Fourth down and 7, Cubs. Goodner going to look to pass. Got a man downfield, and it's knocked away. Nice try there.
Pass ball's incomplete.
But the ball's incomplete by the Cubs. So that gives Rossville 3:22 and the ball on their own 39-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs as they trade it by 2. Only need a field goal. They had a 32-yard field goal earlier into this ball game. So Carver ready for the snap. Gonna hand it to Johnson. Johnson hitting the backfield. Good job, Cup defense once again.
Trevor Johnson with the carry.
Getting back there, Tucker Hurst. Lastman. And Ho. Big stop, no gain. 3 minutes to play, 2nd down and 10. Carver once again with Johnson in the backfield to his right side. Carver drops out here in the flat to Sowers. Sowers pursued by the Cup defense, and they're not going to let him get away. And out of bounds there at the 35-yard line, keeping the clock rolling. 2:45 to go. And the pass play goes back to the 35-yard line for a loss of 4. So it's a 3rd down and about 16 with 2.5 to play here for the Bulldogs. Sowers in motion. Carver looking to pass. And the Bulldogs right there, the Cubs with a big sack in the backfield. And meeting in the backfield, that is Hull. And the number 68, Watts, with a big sack for the Cubs with 2:15 to go. Oh boy, they need a defensive play by the Cubs, and there it is. 2 minutes to play. 4th down and a cab ride for the Bulldogs now. All the way back to the 26-yard line. And Carver looking to pass once again. Middle of the field. Oh, nice stick by Coronado to break it up. And an incomplete pass. It would have been close there at the midfield stripe. But that's a turnover on downs. And the Cubs, with 1:51 to go, have to do nothing but hold on to the ball. And can come out here with a 2-point win. They'll have it on the own. They'll have it on the Rossville 26-yard line. 1st down and 10 Cubs. So the Cubs come to the line here with 1:51 to go, trying to get that clock to run. Goodner, Haviland in the backfield. Goodner hangs on to it, now pulls it down, still running across the 20-yard line. Gets down close to 10 yards, going to be close to a 1st down run there for Dagan Goodner. Taking it all the way down to the 17-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd down and 2. It's a gain of 2 on that play. So the Cubs now, as we get down to 125. Leading at 24-22. Come back to the line. Coronado, Akins out wide to the far side. Haviland in the backfield. Cubs go left to right on the radio dial. 1:09 to go. Dagan, good clock management. Hanging on to it, Haviland, right up the gut. And he is tackled there at the 1st down marker.
Run by number 20. Connor. Haviland.
Awful close there to the 1st down. They're going to call it a 3rd down and short. 3rd down and short. At 45 seconds to go in the ball game, and the Cubs with a 1st down with an opportunity. Just going to let it run down here and call a timeout. And see how far they'll let it get down as the Cubs with a 3rd down and about half a yard. We'll call a timeout with 22.5 to go. So I'll tell you what, folks, what a football game it's been, and the Cubs have a chance to come out here with a victory. Back to the studio, hey. Back to the studio for a quick 30-second break, Z95.3. And we are back here, folks, ready for the timeout to be over. And here's the situation. Cubs lead at 24-22 at 22.5. They got a 3rd down and half a yard from the Rossville 17-yard line. So basically, victory formation for the Humboldt Cubs. They do have a timeout. No, they don't. That'll be it. And your Humboldt Cubs, folks, have come to Rossville and will be headed to the sub-state round, hopefully in Humboldt next week. Congratulations to the Humboldt Cubs. Good job, Coach. That's what I'm talking about. Next week, the Cubs with the win, with the sub-state tournament game will be in Humboldt next week. Oh, boy. It's going to be a great ride home and a good win here for the Cubs. They had a hard-fought one here tonight. Woo! The Cubs get the win here in Rossville. All right, let's take a quick 2-minute break, come back and wrap this up. It's cold. We got to pack it up and get out. Z95.3 Cubs win. right, let's do 2 minutes. Me too, Coach. Me too. I'm freezing, man.
We'd like to present the runner-up sectionals, runner-up trophy to your Rossville Bulldogs. Your sectional champions. Humboldt Cubs. We'd like to thank all the Bulldogs for a heck of a good season.
And we're back here to wrap this up as the Cubs get the win here tonight.
All the fans.
24-22 over Rossville to move into the Final Four of Class 2A football here this year. Great game. Dagan Goodner's done a great job. Connor Haviland, the offensive line, the defensive line. I'll tell you, it was a total team effort here tonight. First couple of drives there by the Cubs, a couple of turnovers, and gave them some short field and gave them a good 10 spot to put on there on the board first here for the Bulldogs. But I tell you what, those Humboldt Cubs, they came out and they played hard. I knew they would. They came here to Rossville. They took care of business, and they're headed to the sub-state game next week. Hopefully it's at home where it's a warm press box than what we got out here. All right, well, that's going to do it here, folks, because it is very, very cold. We got to get out of here. They're going to want us to get out quick. I got a lot of stuff to pack up. We will have the game for you next week on Z95.3, and we will have the live stream for you at KKOI.com, just like we did this week. Go Cubs. Enjoy it, folks. We'll see you for more Cub football next week for playoff action. Have a great night and a great weekend, everybody. We're out of here. Zach, great job, buddy. Bye-bye. All right, man. Good job, dude. I'm going to pack it up and get out of here. See ya. Bye.